Hello everyone, right here I have a 2019 Mercedes-Benz A200 progressive line. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in, and upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. If you press and hold on the unlock button, you are able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously. And to roll all of them back up together, just press and hold on the lock button. Standard for the W177 A-Class in Malaysia is Mercedes' keyless go, smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the indented area on any of the 4 door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the 4 door handles. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the A-Class, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the left of the steering wheel. A rack and pinion electric power steering system is what the 177 series A-Class uses. The progressive line trim comes with a leather steering wheel with sport grips at 10 and 2. The 7G DCT 7-speed dual-clutch transmission is found in both the A200 and the A250 in Malaysia. This transmission, also known as a DCT in short, uses 2 sets of clutches, one for odd gears and another for even gears. The aim of a DCT is to provide faster shift times and better fuel consumption when compared to a regular automatic transmission. This transmission features a manual shifting function controlled by the pedal shifters located behind the top 2 steering wheel spokes. Front and rear parking sensors, a reverse camera, and the active parking assist automatic parking system are standard across the range. Both the reverse camera and the parking sensors display feature active guidance signs. To the left of the camera display, the bottom button is for the standard rear camera view, the middle button is for the wide-angle rear camera view, and the top button is to enter the active parking assist menu. Safety features in the A-Class include 7 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, an electronic stability program, anti-skid regulation, adaptive brake lights, a tire pressure monitoring system, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. Isofix child seat anchor points are found on the outer 2 rear seats. Driver assistance features include active brake assist and attention assist. The pre-facelift A200 progressive line is fitted with 18-inch 5-spoke 2-tone alloy rims. This A-Class uses 225/45 R18 Continental Ultra Contact UC7 tyres. Disc brakes are standard, the front ones are ventilated while the rear ones are solid. The suspension is McPherson struts in front and a torsion beam setup out back. The A-Class is Mercedes' entry-level vehicle and it has been produced for 4 generations. The first generation, codenamed W168, made its official debut at the 1997 Geneva Motor Show. It was quite an unusual setup at launch as the W168 A-Class features a tallboy 5-door hatchback design and is also Mercedes' first front-wheel drive vehicle. The W168 A-Class was given a facelift in February 2001, which also added the V168 5-door long wheelbase model to the range. The second generation A-Class, which was in production between 2004 and 2012, is also of a tallboy hatchback design, but now the range is split into the W169 5-door and the C169 3-door body styles. The third generation A-Class, which was produced between 2012 and 2018, now sports a more conventional hatchback design to compete better with its rivals. It was only offered with a 5-door body style bearing the W176 code name. The 177 series is the fourth and current generation A-Class. The first body style to be unveiled was the W177 5-door hatchback in February 2018, followed by the China-exclusive Z177 4-door long wheelbase saloon in April 2018, and finally the V177 4-door short wheelbase saloon in July 2018. The 177 Series A-Class rides on the MFA2 platform, the second generation version of the MFA platform used by the W176 A-Class. A facelift for the 177 Series A-Class range was unveiled in late 2022 for the 2023 model year. In Malaysia, both the W177 and the V177 A-Classes are offered. The W177 A-Class went on sale in October 2018, initially on a ready stock basis for the regular variants, before it became an indent order only vehicle in October 2021. The AMG variants were not affected by this, and thus, when the facelifted W177 went on sale in June 2023, only the AMG variants were offered, and the only one currently available is the Mercedes-AMG A45S 4MATIC Plus AMG SPEEDSHIFT DCT 8G. Powering this A200 is Mercedes' M282 DE14AL 1.3 litre, dual ovate cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline-4 petrol engine. This engine features direct injection and variable valve timing. It produces 161 horsepower at 5500 rpm and 250 Nm of torque at 1620 to 4000 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 8 seconds, and the top speed is 225 km per hour. The petrol tank measures 51 litres, and the combined fuel consumption for the A200 7G DCT is 5.1 litres per 100 km. Carbon dioxide emissions is 120 grams per kilometre, and the A-Class is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the A200 progressive line include automatic auto-leveling LED high-performance projector headlights, automatic wipers, automatic high beams, LED daytime running lights, LED front, side, and rear indicators, LED rear lights, LED rear number plate lights, an LED rear fog light, body-colored side mirrors, body-colored door handles with chrome trim, and a single exhaust pipe. Speaker, bottle holder, storage, central locking, mirror controls, window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, and all of them do get a full automatic function in both directions. Window lock, interior brightness adjustment, MB floor mats, and door sills. And the driver's seat in this A200 progressive line does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right there, including your 3-way memory function. And the driver's seat also does get a 4-way power lumbar support adjusted using the buttons right there, together with manual thigh support adjusted using the lever right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Single zone automatic climate control system. The controls are right here, and the display is shared with the infotainment display located right above. But back to the controls, you have your temperature, fan speed, automatic mode, front and rear defrost, recirculation, air conditioning, and different modes. Down here you have storage together with a USB-C port to connect to the system and a power outlet. You have cup holders as well right here, and there is a cover if you do not want this area exposed. Right here you have your dynamic select controls. This one brings up the camera system. You have shortcut buttons for your vehicle menu, favorite, navigation or map, radio media, and telephone, together with the volume and power wheel right here. Right here is the A-Class's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and pull the lever out. To engage it, simply push the lever back in. The A200 and the A250 come with the MBUX touchscreen head unit. This system features a 10.25-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and navigation. Sound is routed to a 6-speaker system producing 100 watts of power. The stock sound system that this A-Class uses is actually quite alright. There are two ways to control the infotainment display. You can either use the touch screen function or the touchpad that is located on the center console. On the touchpad, you can swipe forward, swipe back, swipe left, swipe right, and click down for enter. Ahead of the touchpad, you have your return, seat track, and home buttons. We are currently in the CarPlay menu with the current media playing information. The album art will show up there if available. You have the song title, the artist and album name will show up here again if available. You can play pause, go back a song, go for the song, song duration, and below you can activate your shuffle, repeat, and bring up your love and suggest less like these options. Playing next goes to your playing next playlist, and hit library to go back to your main media menu where you can access your library, playlists, and radio. Under library, you can look at your recently added songs, playlists, artists, and whatnot. Hit this button to go back to your current media playing information, and to the right you have shortcut buttons for your Google Maps, music, phone, and hit this button to go back to your main CarPlay menu. Right here you can access your phone, music, Apple Maps, messages, so on and so forth. There are more apps to the right. And to the left we can access the Google Maps, go to destination, bring up your voice command, and control the media. To go back to the main system that is not CarPlay, you can either hit this icon right here, or the home button right there, or the home button on the touchpad controls. Right here we are in the main system. Under comfort, we can set your seat comfort settings. You have your seat kinetics for your driver and front passenger. You can also set your ambient lighting controls with your color and brightness. And below, you can also select your ambient lighting, and seat connectors. Under Mercedes Me and apps, we have your Mercedes Me, but you can also select your smartphone connectivity with your Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Both of them are wired, so there is no wireless CarPlay or Android Auto in this car. And below you can select your Me and smartphone connectivity options. Right here, you have your Bluetooth telephone menu or CarPlay telephone menu, and you can select the device and look at your phone book below. You have your navigation system right here. With the maps, you can change the map view, look for parking and whatnot to the left. And below you can search for destination, cancel your destination guidance, turn on or off your volume, your en route information, and bring up your navigation settings. Below you have your destination entry and navigate to home buttons. Under info, with your vehicle information, with your consumption information, engine output and engine torque, you have your vehicle display, and I forgot to mention, apart from your engine output and engine torque, you also have your battery voltage and air pressure. You can view your owner's manual right here as well. And below you can view your consumption information and driving meters. If your FM AM menus right here, media menu, and settings menu. Under settings, you have your quick access settings, where you can turn on or off your electronic stability program, parking sensors. You can also turn off the interior sensors for the alarm system and the tow-away sensors, again for the alarm system. You have your assistance settings right here with your camera and parking, active brake assist, attention assist. Your vehicle settings with your dynamic select, winter tires limit, auto seat adjustment, so on and so forth. Light settings, and system settings with your styles and display, controls, lingotronic settings, audio settings, and all that. And below you can set your connectivity options, turn off the display, or turn off the system. If we swipe up once, we can change the themes. Swipe up again to go to your favorites. You can set new order. Right above you can search, bring up your vehicle notifications. You can change the driver profiles, select your CarPlay. As shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, press this button right here. Electronic central locking, cruise control and speed limiter controls, and right here you have the controls for your multi-information display. If you just use the touchpad, you can control the middle display, and then you can use the home button to go back to the home page and use the touchpad to scroll between the various menus. You can hit the return button to go back, click the touchpad to select, and in this menu you can just swipe right to control the right display and swipe left to control the left display as well. Now, we are currently in the mileage and trip computer, but we can also view your consumption information, your bonus kilometers since the last startup, driving data since the last startup, and driving data since the last reset. Within the two driving data menus, you have your distance traveled, elapsed time, average fuel consumption, and average speed. You can view your consumption information full screen. And go back to the mileage and trip computer. Apart from that, we can also view the navigation display, telephone display, assistance graphics, radio information, media, styles and display. Understated display. Standard displays. And back to the classic display. All the way to the right, you can also view your service information. And now, if we swipe to the right, we can choose between the ref counter, consumption information, eco display, navigation, and your driving assistance. To the left, apart from your apart from your speedometer, we can also display the clock, driving data from the last startup, driving data from the last reset, trip itinerary, and media information. Bluetooth telephone controls, volume wheel, click the wheel down to mute the system. You have your voice control and favorite buttons right here, and right above, these set of controls right here basically perform the same function as your controls right here. So you have the touchpad, the return button, and the home button right here. Obviously, if we hit home, we go back to the home page, then we can scroll through the various options and hit return to go back. Indicator and wiper controls. And the steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Front center armrest with storage down below. You can find a USB-C port right in here for charging. Auto dimming, rear view mirror, sunglass holder with your LED reading lights, this one turns on the lights at the back, this one turns on the interior lights. They are LED powered as well. And this one turns on or off the lights when you open the doors. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and an LED light. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Before I forget, the button beneath the start button is the button to activate or deactivate the vehicle's automatic stop-start feature. If the feature is activated, the engine will momentarily shut off when you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or traffic jam, to save that extra bit of petrol that the car uses. Window control, storage, speaker, and the rear seat backs in this A-Class do fold. They split 40-20-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down, then locate the levers on the sides of the outer two rear headrests. The lever on that side folds down the left seat and the middle seat, while the lever on this side folds down the right seat. To fold down only the middle seat, locate a lever right next to the middle seat headrest. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually quite nice and spacious back here. The seats are soft and comfortable as well. On the front seat backs are storage pockets together with cutouts that help with additional leg room. Storage right there. And down here as well, you have a couple of USB-C ports for charging. Rear center armrest with cup holders. And right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles, hooks, and LED reading / interior lights. To open up the rear hatch, use the touchpad beneath the Mercedes-Benz badge on the rear hatch itself. Boot space in the A-Class is 370 litres with the rear seat backs in place. Fold the rear seat backs down, remove the cargo cover, and the boot space increases to 1200 litres. To the left of the boot is an LED light, while on both sides of the boot are hooks. Just below the boot's load lip is the vehicle's warning triangle, and under the boot floor is storage and the vehicle's first aid kit. Adjustable headrests front and rear. Speaker, bottle holder, storage, window control, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full powered adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, including your 3-person memory function, 4-way power lumbar support, and manual thigh support. lockable glove box. It is of a nice size. Sun visor for the front passenger does get a vanity mirror and an LED light as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2019 Mercedes-Benz A200 progressive line. Thanks for watching and goodbye.